The internet has just been hit with a revelation so shocking, so deeply personal, that it has left fans gasping, crying, and reeling all at once. Tamar Braxton. Yes, the Tamar Braxton, known for her powerhouse vocals and magnetic presence, has come forward with a confession that has the world shaking. According to sources, she has revealed decades of secrets about her own family, secrets that fans never imagined would see the light of day. And it all centers on her mother, Evelyn Braxton. Candles, cameras, Instagram Live, it doesn't matter. The truth, Tamar says, has been locked away for years. And now, for the first time, it's being unleashed. Whispers of tension between Tamar and Evelyn have floated online for years, but no one expected the darkness that Tamar is exposing. Insider reports claim there are leaked voice memos, old text messages, and even journal entries that paint a picture of emotional manipulation, secret betrayals, and confrontations so explosive they nearly destroyed Tamar's career before it even had the chance to soar. Friends close to Tamar say she broke down multiple times while recounting the details, crying on phone calls to confidants, and posting cryptic social media posts that hinted at the storm to come. And this isn't just family drama. According to insiders, the revelations go beyond hurt feelings. They reveal a pattern of control, secrets, and hidden abuse that Tamar claims affected every relationship she's ever had. Social media has already exploded, with fans and celebrities alike reacting to every snippet of Tamar's statements. Hashtags like #TamarSpeaks, #BraxtonSecrets, and #FamilyDrama went viral within hours. You won't believe what she's saying. The recordings, the confrontations, the private messages, the meltdowns, and the most shocking claim of all, the one that insiders say could change everything about how fans see the Braxton family, is coming next. The tension in the Braxton household has always been whispered about in hushed tones. But no one outside the family truly understood the storm that was brewing, until Tamar Braxton decided to speak. Friends close to Tamar say that for years, she endured behavior from her mother, Evelyn, that left scars deeper than anyone realized. It wasn't just words, one insider revealed. It was manipulation, control, and at times, emotional sabotage, disguised as love. For years, Tamar kept it private, maintaining her public persona, keeping the family brand intact, but according to sources, the dam finally broke. Leaked messages obtained by insiders show a pattern of confrontations between Tamar and Evelyn, spanning decades. One text from years ago reads, "You'll never succeed without my approval." Another voice memo, allegedly sent by Evelyn, reportedly contained a chilling, almost threatening tone. "Everything you have, I helped build. Don't forget where you came from." Friends say Tamar would listen to these messages late at night, trembling, unsure if she could fight back without shattering the family dynamic entirely. The breaking point, according to insiders, came during a private argument caught on camera by a family friend. Tamar, visibly upset, reportedly shouted, "I can't live like this anymore. You've controlled everything: my career, my choices, my happiness." Evelyn allegedly responded with a calm, unnerving smile, whispering, "You'll thank me one day." Witnesses claim the room went silent after that. The weight of decades of control hung in the air like a storm cloud ready to explode. Social media began to catch wind when Tamar posted a cryptic message on Instagram. "Some truths are too long in the dark, they deserve the light." Fans immediately speculated about what she meant. Was it a professional betrayal? A feud with a sister? Or was it deeper, something far darker, something personal that no one had dared to discuss publicly? Within minutes, hashtags like #TamarSpeaks and #BraxtonTruth trended worldwide. Reaction videos, podcasts, and live streams dissected every word, every punctuation, and every pause in Tamar's post, searching for clues. Leaked insider accounts suggest that this isn't just about emotional control. There are claims of manipulations that affected Tamar's financial decisions, her public appearances, and even her relationships. One trusted source said, "Evelyn always had a hand in everything, dictating what Tamar could say, who she could see, and even what songs she could record. It was like living under a shadow that never left her. The fallout began when a series of audio clips emerged, allegedly, of private conversations between Tamar and Evelyn. In one, Tamar is heard crying, saying, "Why does it always have to be this way? I can't breathe." Evelyn's voice is calm, measured, but cold. "You brought this on yourself. I only guided you." Fans who listened to the leaks described a sense of suffocating tension, like watching a public figure trapped in a gilded cage that no one knew existed. Insiders also claim that Tamar confided in her sisters, Trina and Tawanda, for years, seeking support. But even that support came with complications. They tried to help, but Evelyn's influence was strong, a source said. Every attempt Tamar made to break free or speak her mind was met with guilt, subtle threats, or the suggestion that she was being selfish. This revelation paints a picture of a family tightly controlled behind closed doors, with Tamar's public success masking a private life filled with constraints, emotional manipulation, and hidden struggles. Things escalated when Tamar reportedly discovered old journals and letters, some written by Evelyn herself, that revealed a pattern of psychological control stretching back decades. One journal allegedly contained detailed accounts of Tamar's failures, meticulously recorded, with instructions on how to correct her behavior. The journals, insiders claim, left Tamar shaken, realizing that her life had been manipulated in ways she hadn't even understood. The social media storm intensified when Tamar finally posted a short video clip just 30 seconds long, where she looked directly into the camera and said, "You think you know someone? But the truth, it can be darker than you ever imagined." Fans immediately began speculating what she meant. Was it about her career, her family, or something even more personal? Reaction videos multiplied like wildfire. Every influencer with a platform dissected her words, trying to read between the lines. Leaked messages obtained by our sources show a chain of frantic texts between Tamar and her closest confidants. One reads, "I can't stay silent any longer. People need to know. I need to finally breathe." Another, sent in the middle of the night, allegedly says, "If this gets out, it will shake the family to its core. But it has to be done." These messages suggest that Tamar's revelation is not only about long-held resentment but something far more serious, something that may shock even the most loyal fans. As the leaks continued, insiders claim there were confrontations so explosive that family members reportedly left the house in tears, security had to be called in at least once, and private meetings erupted into shouting matches. The chaos is said to have been compounded by social media reactions. Fans posted theories, some accusing Evelyn of outright abuse, others suggesting long-term manipulation for fame, power, or control. Comment sections became war zones as supporters and critics debated every word Tamar had hinted at. The day the first public snippet of her revelation aired, a clip reportedly captured Tamar breaking down during an interview. "I loved her, but I couldn't love myself with all of this. All of this shadowing me, controlling me, suffocating me." The clip went viral instantly. Memes and reaction videos flooded Twitter and Instagram. Fans debated whether Tamar was exaggerating or finally telling the world the truth she had kept hidden for decades. Then came the twist that no one expected. Leaked texts suggest that Evelyn, aware of Tamar's intent to speak publicly, attempted to contact media outlets herself, possibly to spin the narrative or preempt Tamar's revelations. One text, allegedly from Evelyn to a producer, reportedly read, "If she goes public, it will ruin everything. Make sure it doesn't get out." The level of interference shocked insiders, showing the lengths Evelyn was willing to go to control the story. And just when it seemed the drama couldn't intensify any further, a new leak emerged, a 15-second audio clip, allegedly recorded during a heated argument, where Tamar screams, "You've been hiding this from me my whole life. How could you do this?" Evelyn's calm, icy reply sent chills through fans. "Because you needed to learn." That line has since been dissected and shared thousands of times across social media, fueling speculation about just how far the manipulation went. The part that fans didn't see coming and the part that insiders say will be the real bombshell came at the very end of the audio clip. After Evelyn's chilling line, Tamar pauses, breath trembling, and whispers something so shocking that insiders are claiming it will change how people perceive the entire Braxton family. But just as the recording ends, the audio cuts out. Listeners are left with a cliffhanger. What exactly did Tamar say? What has Evelyn done that has left her so shaken? And that's where the world is now. The whispers have turned into roars. Social media is in chaos. Fans are desperate for answers. Influencers are making multi-part breakdown videos. Podcasts are dissecting every leaked message, every cryptic post, and every shaky Instagram clip. Tamar's revelations have opened a door into the Braxton family that no one knew existed, and the world is watching, waiting, and wondering, what darkness is hiding behind the next revelation? The moment the first audio clip leaked, insiders say the Braxton household turned into a war zone. Tamar reportedly refused to stay in the house, pacing late into the night while phone calls, texts, and messages from concerned friends and fans poured in. She couldn't even sit still, one source revealed. Her energy was all over the place: anger, fear, heartbreak, and finally, resolve. The revelation that Evelyn had been controlling and manipulating Tamar for years wasn't just shocking, it was devastating. Friends say Tamar had been silently carrying the weight of decades of secrecy, and for the first time, she was ready to unload it on the world. Social media erupted within hours. Hashtags like #Tamar exposes Evelyn, #Braxton drama, and #family secrets were trending globally. TikTokers posted reaction videos that analyzed every micro-expression in Tamar's Instagram Live snippet, while Twitter users speculated endlessly about what learning Evelyn had been referring to. Influencers with millions of followers speculated about financial manipulations, personal betrayals, and even psychological tactics that Tamar allegedly endured. The clip circulated so widely that news outlets scrambled to cover it, some framing it as a long overdue reckoning, others as a family feud spiraling completely out of control. According to leaked messages, Tamar confided in a small circle of trusted friends that Evelyn had been undermining her since childhood. "Every success I had, she minimized it," one anonymous insider said. "Every mistake I made, she amplified it. She made sure Tamar never felt safe, never felt free." Some messages suggest that Evelyn even interfered with Tamar's relationships, subtly manipulating friends, colleagues, and romantic partners to maintain control. Fans on social media speculated endlessly, was this the reason Tamar had public meltdowns in previous interviews? Were those rants a reflection of years of suppressed trauma finally bubbling to the surface? But the scandal didn't stay contained online. A new leak emerged, a series of text messages allegedly from Evelyn, where she reportedly tried to gaslight Tamar. "I only guided you," one read. "Without me, you wouldn't be anything." Another said, "You'll understand one day why I had to be strict." The tone of the messages, insiders say, was calm but chilling, revealing a calculated, psychological control that had affected Tamar for decades. Fans shared screenshots, debates exploded, and commentators predicted that this revelation could completely alter the public's perception of the Braxton family dynamic. The tension escalated further when leaked audio from a private family meeting surfaced. In the clip, Tamar reportedly confronted Evelyn, yelling, "You've manipulated my entire life. You've taken my joy, my freedom, my peace." Evelyn's response, delivered in an icy, controlled tone, was, "You'll thank me later. You think this is control, but it's preparation." Witnesses say Tamar's reaction was explosive, screaming, throwing papers, and storming out of the room. The audio, barely audible at times, sent fans into a frenzy. Social media was filled with speculation. Preparation for what? What could Evelyn have done to Tamar that required such preparation? Insiders also claim that Tamar uncovered years of private journals and letters written by Evelyn. Some were addressed directly to Tamar, detailing perceived failings and lessons to be taught. One journal allegedly instructed Evelyn on how to steer Tamar's career decisions and influence her public persona. Fans went wild trying to imagine the kind of emotional pressure Tamar had endured, and many speculated that this was why Tamar often appeared frazzled and tense during public appearances. Every whisper of control, every subtle threat, every manipulation tactic seemed to paint Evelyn in a far darker light than ever before. As if the emotional revelations weren't enough, a series of leaked recordings reportedly captured confrontations between Tamar and her sisters, Trina and Tawanda. One insider claimed that during these calls, Tamar expressed anger not only at Evelyn but also at her sisters for allegedly remaining complicit. She wasn't just upset with her mother, the source said. She felt betrayed by those closest to her. Fans online speculated whether this revelation would tear the family apart or finally bring a reckoning that forced truth into the open. Social media engagement exploded even further when Tamar posted a cryptic follow-up video on Instagram Live. In it, she said, "Some wounds are invisible. Some truths are unbearable. But the world deserves to know." Her voice broke at the end, and she abruptly ended the stream. Within minutes, reaction videos, memes, and Twitter threads analyzing every word and pause flooded the platforms. Fans were desperate for more, desperate to understand the full extent of Evelyn's alleged behavior. Then came the bombshell leak that sent the scandal into overdrive, an alleged private voicemail from Evelyn herself. In the recording, her voice is calm, but there's a tension, a coldness, a precision in every word. "You will always need guidance," she says. "Even when you think you've broken free, you will return to me." Tamar reportedly listened to this voicemail multiple times, shaking with disbelief, as it confirmed years of manipulation she had always suspected but never fully confronted. The public reaction was instantaneous. People shared the clip, analyzed tone, context, and intent. And the debate about emotional manipulation in celebrity families went global. The drama escalated further when a mysterious source leaked what appears to be a partial private conversation between Tamar and a former manager. In the messages, Tamar allegedly details incidents of control and emotional abuse, writing, "I can't believe she's done this for years. I feel trapped. I need to reclaim my life." Fans immediately speculated that Tamar might be preparing to take legal action or release a tell-all book, while influencers debated whether Evelyn's actions could be categorized as psychological abuse. And just when it seemed that the scandal had reached a peak, a new video clip surfaced allegedly showing Tamar confronting Evelyn face-to-face. In the clip, Tamar yells, "I will not be silenced. I will not let you control me anymore." Evelyn responds with the same icy calm, whispering, "You will see. Everything I've done was necessary." The intensity of the confrontation, combined with the viral spread of the clip, left fans on edge, demanding answers, and speculating on what could possibly come next. Insiders warn that the final revelations could be far worse than anything already released. One source claims that Tamar has accumulated more recordings, messages, and documents that will completely rewrite the story of the Braxton family as the public knows it. Fans are desperate to see the truth, and social media buzz is at an all-time high. Everyone is waiting for the next explosive revelation, and insiders hint that it will be more shocking than anything Tamar has revealed so far. As the internet waits with bated breath, Tamar's cryptic comments, leaked messages, and audio recordings have created a tidal wave of suspense. Each revelation seems to dig deeper into a hidden world of manipulation, secrecy, and emotional turmoil that fans never imagined existed. And just when you think you've heard the worst, insiders suggest that the most shocking revelations are still coming, threatening to completely unravel the Braxton family and leave the world stunned. The moment the leaked confrontation video hit social media, the storm intensified beyond anything fans could have imagined. Clips were shared, slowed down, captioned, and dissected millions of times. Influencers with millions of followers streamed reaction videos, pausing every second to highlight Tamar's trembles, Evelyn's cold stares, and the unspoken tension that seemed to fill the room. The hashtag number Tamar exposes Evelyn trended worldwide for days. accompanied by number family secrets and number Braxton drama, dominating every platform. Comment sections erupted into chaos, with fans debating what Evelyn meant when she said everything she did was necessary. Was it manipulation, control, emotional abuse, or something far darker? Insiders report that Tamar, in the wake of the video going viral, was in constant contact with her closest confidants. She allegedly shared screenshots, voice notes, and private messages that painted a picture even more disturbing than anything previously leaked. One source said, "She's holding damning proof that Evelyn didn't just control her, it shaped her entire life, her decisions, her relationships, her happiness. And she's finally ready to release it." Friends say Tamar's resolve hardened with every passing hour. She was no longer just speaking, she was preparing to expose a family secret so explosive it could ruin reputations and careers alike. The drama escalated further when another leaked audio clip appeared. In it, Tamar reportedly confronts Evelyn about a series of incidents long buried. Her voice cracks as she says, "All these years, you've done things I can barely even admit to myself. You made me doubt my own mind, my own feelings. I don't even know who I am." Evelyn responds, her tone eerily calm. "You are who I shaped you to be. Don't mistake care for cruelty." Fans were horrified. Discussions erupted across Twitter and TikTok, with thousands dissecting the words, speculating on the hidden meaning behind Evelyn's comments, and theorizing what Tamar was finally about to reveal. Meanwhile, a new, even more shocking leak surfaced. Text messages from Evelyn to a former family associate, allegedly describing a plan to monitor Tamar's personal life. One message reportedly read, "Keep tabs on her. She cannot be allowed to make decisions alone. I have to know what she's thinking at all times." Another text allegedly said, "If she goes public, contain it. Make sure nothing leaves her reach." Social media exploded. Fans began to question Evelyn's motives, speculating whether her influence went far beyond mere parental guidance and into outright psychological manipulation. The tension boiled over when Tamar posted a cryptic story on Instagram, a dark, shadowy image of a room with papers scattered across a table. Overlaid text read, "Some truths are more dangerous than lies, and some secrets have teeth." The post instantly went viral. Fans flooded the comments with speculation, theories, and fear, trying to guess what secrets Tamar was referring to. Every influencer, podcast, and online news outlet scrambled to cover the story, adding fuel to the fire. Then came the bombshell that no one expected. Insiders leaked a conversation between Tamar and a close family friend, in which she allegedly detailed years of covert interference in her relationships, career, and personal choices. One excerpt reportedly read, "She decided who I could see, what I could do, even who I could trust. I wasn't allowed to be my own person." Another reportedly said, "I feel like I've been living someone else's life my whole life, and now I finally see it." Fans online were shocked, some claiming they felt betrayed on Tamar's behalf, others debating whether the revelations could prompt legal action or a full public reckoning. But the story didn't end there. A new video clip surfaced, allegedly recorded by a private assistant, showing Tamar and Evelyn in a heated exchange. Tamar shouts, "I've been silent for too long. I will not let this continue." Evelyn's reply is measured, chilling, and calm. "You will never understand why this had to happen." The intensity of the confrontation, combined with the video's virality, sent fans into a frenzy. Thousands uploaded reaction videos, slow-motion breakdowns, and compilations highlighting the tension. While debates erupted about whether Evelyn's actions were abusive or protective, controlling or necessary, insiders claim that during the argument, Tamar reportedly produced journals, voice memos, and old letters, evidence she had secretly collected over years. She wanted Evelyn to see that her control had consequences, a source said. She wanted the world to see what had been happening behind closed doors for decades. Fans online began speculating that Tamar was preparing to release the full cache of evidence, a move that could shatter the family's public image and force a reckoning that had been decades in the making. Adding to the chaos, a new text leak surfaced. Allegedly from Evelyn to another family member, the message read, "She's going to make everyone look at me differently. Prepare for fallout." The tone, calculated and almost sinister, only fueled speculation about just how deep the control went. Social media exploded again, with thousands analyzing the text, debating its implications, and theorizing how Tamar would respond. Then, the final bombshell leaked an audio clip where Tamar's voice is raw, trembling, and filled with years of suppressed emotion. She says, "I loved her. I wanted to honor her, but I can't anymore. I won't let her take another day from me." The clip ends with a long pause, followed by a quiet, chilling whisper. "The world needs to know." Fans were left stunned. The weight of Tamar's words, combined with years of leaked evidence, videos, and messages, created an unprecedented frenzy across every platform. And just when the world thought the story had reached its peak, insiders revealed that Tamar had one final revelation, a secret she had been holding back, the piece that could completely redefine the narrative. Rumors suggest it involves not just control and emotional manipulation, but actions that had a direct impact on Tamar's career, her relationships, and her personal freedom. Social media has exploded with speculation, with hashtags like #TamarTruth and #BraxtonBombshell trending globally. Fans are desperate for answers. Influencers are preparing breakdowns. News outlets are scrambling to cover the story. The last leaked audio, insiders claim, is so shocking that Tamar reportedly made a decision. She will reveal it publicly in her own terms. A move that could leave the Braxton family in turmoil, and fans around the world in disbelief. The storm isn't over. It's building. And according to sources, when Tamar finally releases the final evidence, it will be more explosive than anything previously seen, so shocking, so raw, that the internet may never recover. The question on everyone's mind is now clear. What is Tamar's final revelation? What secret has Evelyn been hiding for decades that has left Tamar silenced for so long? And how will the world react when the truth comes out? Fans are waiting, the leaks are spreading, and insiders insist that when the final piece drops, it will shatter everything: emotional chaos, viral hysteria, and a level of drama that will define this family for years to come. Because one thing is undeniable: Tamar Braxton has decided the world deserves to know. And when she finally speaks, the impact will be immediate, intense, and unforgettable. The truth is coming, and you cannot afford to miss it. Tamar Braxton has been holding back decades of secrets, evidence, and revelations that could change everything you thought you knew about her, Evelyn, and the entire Braxton family. The leaked messages, the voice recordings, the confrontations, they're just the beginning. The final revelations are on the horizon. And when they drop, the world will be watching, buzzing, and screaming for answers. This is your chance to witness history as it unfolds in real time. Every second you wait is another second away from being part of the conversation. Hit that like button to show you're watching. Comment with your theories about what Evelyn did. And subscribe, turn on notifications, because when Tamar reveals the rest, you need to be the first to see it. The chaos, the drama, and the heartbreak are only getting started, and this is one story you cannot afford to scroll past. Social media is exploding, speculation is spiraling, and the leaks are relentless. Missing this would be like missing the moment the world stops in its tracks. This isn't just celebrity drama, it's a window into a hidden life, a family torn apart, and a truth that will shock millions. Be part of the story, witness every moment, and stand by as Tamar finally brings decades of secrets into the light. The countdown has already begun, and when the truth hits, the world will never be the same. Don't blink, don't wait. Be here, be ready.